Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to Conscious Reality. I am your host, Cherie, and it is so great to be back with you all. I hope you all enjoyed your holiday. I hope your holiday was filled with awesomeness, awesome sauce. I hope you guys and gals ate well. It's always a good thing to kind of, enjoy your food, be thankful. It was a very good energy to be thankful. I wonder if you all kind of like notice like the level up, right? That certain level up that kind of has been happening within all of us, like the shift, just realizing what no longer served you, just realizing that what wouldn't have normally got you all like twisted and turned up kind of did. You're realizing your improvements, you're realizing how far you're coming on your spiritual journey, just on your journey with yourself, getting to know yourself, learning yourself. You're getting good and strong on not letting anyone bring you down just because they're miserable, right? Just noticing that everything that people do is just a reflection within them and of them. So if someone's just not giving you good energies because they don't feel good about themselves, right? If someone can't give you what they can't give themselves, so they can't give you love, they can't give you good energy, they can't give you, you know what I'm saying, just good everything, because they don't feel it within themselves. It's that lack that they have in that they're experiencing within themselves, that self-love, that self-care, that self-nature nurture. So yeah, having to go within, finding that inner you, inner truth, that inner voice, not letting other things get you down, get you weary. Even though there will be energies that try, they'll always be there trying, peeking around the corner, being nosy, trying to see what you're up to, trying to see what you're doing next. But never let them get you off your balance. You stay steady and strong. Do what you're supposed to do. Continue to let your energies rise, and let them haters hate from afar. Okay? So, before I pull some cards, though, I'm going to talk about a little things. We are heading into, I always be getting it confused. I believe it's a full moon in Gemini. I hope I'm right. Was that last time we had a new moon? Yeah, it's a full moon in Gemini, but it's also an eclipse. So I'm going to speak in a couple things. This is, okay, so Gemini, right? It's a mutable sign, but it's a sign that's all about communication. So Gemini is an air sign, a very communicative sign. So we could be realizing a lot and noticing that kind of like conversational situations or just thoughts are coming up that you're kind of like, okay, what is going on here? Your mind is communicating in certain ways. You're noticing that spirit is communicating with you in certain ways, and it's like a time for you to really go within and get your communication together, right? Get your communication together. Watch how you speak to others. Watch how you speak with yourself. Just be wary of things that are going on, the communication that's happening around you. With that leveling up, you should be noticing that certain things that you aren't going to accept in your life anymore, certain old forms of communication, certain old forms of doing things, right? There we go. You all are moving up, leveling up, getting within yourself, getting within your own energies, realizing that some of the communication in your life may have been choppy. Realizing that the communication with yourself may have been choppy. The communication between you and spirit may have been choppy. I mentioned earlier about, last week it was about a lot of vivid dreams happening lately. And it's like, that's a way of spirit communicating with you, right? Write down your dreams every morning when you wake up. I've been trying to get a habit into that because the dreams have been extra vivid. So that's a way that spirit is communicating with you. So that's a way that you can totally be open to listening. Be very open to listening to what spirit has to say. Spirit is calling you to kind of step forward and stand within you, communicate the way you want to. So that's that self-expression of yourself. With that Gemini energy is they love to learn too. They're very curious. So we all could be curious about a lot of things at this time. I've been noticing it's the peak of that, just the peak of curiosity. Inward curiosity. We're going inward with like meditation, and then just out in the outer world, trying new things, learning new things. I'm getting a lot of that, learning new things. But things that'll like serve you for your highest good, right? Things that's like that you would consider fun, or just a good journey for you to be on. So yeah, this energy's got me feeling a little restless. I've been sleeping so much. Oh my god. Another thing too, have you all been sleeping too? This eclipse, the energy is you don't want to call it intense. Very, very intense, I'll say. It's been an interesting one. Yeah, it's been an increase in my sleeping, dreams, extra vivid. Just right, I think I need one more. It's just been some interesting lessons that's been coming through. A lot about communicating, staying true to you. Communicating in your authentic truth. Not letting certain things kind of hold you back, right? Hold you back, get you caught up in your emotions, realizing that you're surpassing these emotions, realizing that you're surpassing certain people in your life, realizing that you are on the level up. Leveling up, but just elevation requires separation. Okay, so some people in your life who used to be there just won't be there anymore. And that can happen. This is the time doing the communication. So it could be just some conversations that could be coming up and happening between two parties to where you all realize that, you know what, this is just not meant to be. This is not going to work out. This is going to work out. I just sense a lot of communication going on. You could be finding out that there could have been some lies. We don't want to really believe everything the media tells us, right? Okay. Yeah, I just want to make it a little detailed today with this reading. Go a little bit more inward, because this new moon, yeah, it could have us just exploring ourselves, falling back in love with ourselves. So this is awesome. 8 of Crystals, dedication and progress. Yeah, so like I said, we have been realizing the progress that we've been making, especially during this holiday week, and I would say, or just week, that whole era, right? Just realizing that, you know what, certain things that normally would have got me down, they didn't get me down. So realize that you've been dedicated within yourself, been dedicated to like raising your vibration, staying positive, staying happy, staying on your path, not letting anything get you out of your way. You're sticking your stern on your path, and you have been in communication with spirit and your higher self, and you know what it is that you want to do. So you got to break through. You've been breaking through on that communication aspect, just of you, of who you are, how you express yourself. You're not letting up. I say that you're not letting up, and that's really good. And you're staying stern within everything that you've learned. Everything that you've learned recently, even if it kind of went against the grain, when it gets to what you're normally used to, it's just giving you like a different viewpoint on life. And the sun, vitality and joy. Vitality and joy. So yeah, you staying stern. I feel like we all have like a big, better, brighter viewpoint on life, right? After realizing, okay, you know what, these people no longer affect me. Okay, you know what, I know what I really want to do. Okay, you know what, I'm staying stern and steady upon my goals. Okay, you know what, I didn't let them get me down. Okay, you know what, I'm becoming stronger within my own energy to where I'm not letting anything like pull me down. So that's bringing that joy, that vitality. Like you're taking that time and that dedication to take care of yourself. Give yourself what you need, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You've been taking your time out, no matter what anyone else says. You've been giving yourself that rest. You've been stepping into your creativity. You've been exploring everything, the world, and then you from a different viewpoint, and that's just been bringing in that new positive aspect of like in viewpoint of life, right? You feel so joyous and grateful for everything that you have, everything that's going on, and you have no choice but to just you're reflecting the sun. Everyone who has been around you has probably been wondering why you're so just extra happy lately. You know what I'm saying? You're just extra bright. Yeah, I'm feeling that. You all are just being extra bright lately. And we got to be careful not to let certain people come and try to, suck up on that sun energy. But for the most part, you being bright, you stepping within your creativity, you showing up as your authentic self has just got you feeling overwhelmed with joy. You being grateful for your journey and your destination. You're feeling overwhelmed with joy, and that's awesome. You're just creating. You're creating from that happy space, that happy place. You're exploring from a happy place. So our king of acorns, optimism and innovation. Optimism and innovation. So now that blueprint that we were talking about last week is coming down. You are feeling very excited, right? You're excited. You're ready to go get it. All these thoughts are coming through with you being happy and proud of who you are. Makes you be that vivid expression, and you can connect with people who can help you with these innovative ideas, right? You can connect with spirit to get these innovative ideas. You're feeling just very excited about life. You're getting charged up. That's what I'm getting. Really charged up and going into your actions. Really charged up and speaking your truth. Really charged up and focus on just being you. Being you, being yourself, creating, getting out there and creating, and being happy with what you're creating, not being shy. We talked about that, with your new talents or your new gifts. Don't be shy to share them with the world. A lot of us are just holding them back. We stay holding them back because we're worried about being judged. But for those of you all who took that step to kind of go within and say, you know what, F it, I'm not gonna be worry about what anyone has to say. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm meant to do, and I'm going to go out here and do it. That's amazing. You've been stepping into that like creative side is got your ideas rolling, and then not only is your ideas rolling, but you're actually starting to put that first foot forward. Yeah, you're starting to put that first foot forward on everything that you want to do. So that's awesome. 8 of feathers in reverse though. Courage and solutions in reverse. So okay, so I see we're bringing those ideas down. We're starting to put our first foot forward, but Yeah, it's in reverse. I was just saying that some of us were getting that courage to go and put our foot forward. But I see this reading has me reaching and talking to you all who don't have that courage to put your first foot forward on your ideas, your creativity. Why not? Right? Why not? Why are you holding yourself back? It's a mouse here. So that mouse is kind of like scared of every single sound, right? They hear a sound, they're just scattered. They're, just running away from these big ideas and these big solutions that you have. Why are you running away from yourself, your true identity? Are you not, you don't have the courage within you to stand up, or you don't think that you have the solutions when you look around, everything that you need is already there. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a fancy as this and a fancy as that to do anything that you want to do. You just look around and realize that just make everything that you have work for you. Like, make all your resources work. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of what other people will say. Stop being afraid of how other people may feel. Stand up and do you. Trust that you do have the solutions. Trust that you do have the solutions. Don't be afraid of, like, I say that, like, are you still afraid of your intuition? You don't trust it? You know, that's what I'm getting from that. You're not trusting in your intuition. You're not trusting within spirit. Yeah, and you need to step out into that courage and trust your solutions so that you can get that comfort and prosperity. That comfort and prosperity is waiting for you on the other side, but you have to trust. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to bring those ideas into fruition. You have to chase after your goals. You have to stand up for who you are, what you believe in, even if it kind of goes against the grain. I don't care if no one else in your family is on the same wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if no one else gets it. It's someone out there who will get it. It's someone else out there who will kind of like join your tribe because they're already on that same vibrational wavelength, right? So I wanted to get a little bit more details on that reading. So we have our oracle. Wait for important information. Trader in reverse. Exchange energy to create abundance. We're not doing that. That essence with being scared. Yeah, we're not trusting our instincts. Animal garden. Magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Totally. And then medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Still, oracle. Yeah, waiting for important information. Don't rush. Don't rush towards things that you think is okay to do, or things that you think that you've normally done. Realize that the dedication and the process that you've taken to get here takes time. You cannot rush to the end situation. It's kind of like that. You're building that every step, and every step is stone block as you go. You gotta wait to hear from spirit. Don't kind of rush and just try to hurry up and get there, but understand that the dedication and that progress, in order to see progress, it takes time. It takes time. You can't rush spirit. You have to wait. Be steady. Well, I feel like, yeah, patience is something I'm learning to on my own, but it's okay. We're getting there. Having that patience to wait for that right information, right? Not being too quick to speak and waiting for those right downloads to come down. And so our trader is in reverse. Exchange energy to create abundance. We're not exchanging that energy. We're not exchanging it like our talents, our thoughts, our just anything that you can give to the collective, you know, in any type of way or form. You all could be creative with your hands, and just creating something. You can all collect to write, right? You know, getting into that energy that we're in right now of this Gemini new moon eclipse thing. It's like you know, that communicating again. Just get into that communicative state. You all could be just sitting here thinking, oh, I can't do that because I don't have this and this and this. No, you can like create a blog, you can start a channel, you can do whatever you want to do to help just share certain information with others. And when you share, you know, you realize that you're doing that within your authentic self. That's when that vitality and joy comes in, right? He's holding on to his heart, right? So he's exchanging the energy that he can't to like create this exchange in a form of abundance from his heart chakra. So from love, so being able to exchange and just creating from that happy space. Like I said, you don't want to put energy out there and then to have it and it's just not of your highest vibration, and then to have that energy come back to you, and obviously you didn't put the highest vibration in it, so you're not going to get the highest vibration of energy that comes back to you. So we always want to make sure we're moving from our heart chakra. Letting that be our first brain instead of this brain up here. Trusting your intuition and your instincts. Sorry, animal guardian. So yeah, that's crazy. That's been coming through a lot lately. Just a lot of us could be kind of like surrounded by our animals, right? So you got that full moon right there in the back. Crazy. Surrounded by your animals, realizing that you have that comfort within you, trusting your intuition. When you watch how animals work, they are always just using their intuition. You know what I'm saying? Using their intuition to create, using their intuition to survive, using their intuition to live. They're kind of like living in the moment every day, at every second of the day. And it's like, I mean, maybe they could be thinking about what happens in the past, who knows? But for the most part, it just seems like animals are pretty just straightforward. Right? So trusting in your instincts. Like if you kind of, your instincts is like your intuition. If you feel a certain way about something, don't do it. If you feel excited about something, learning how your body feels, seeing how your body feels. You know, animals kind of stop for a second, they pause, see how their body feels before they go into action with anything. See how your intuition feels about this person, see how your intuition feels about this idea, see how you feel first before you just go jumping head first into something, right? That goes back within waiting for important information. Wait, don't rush, have patience, have patience, have patience. Yeah, so trusting in your intuition, your optimism and innovation. Know that you're creative. Know that you are co-creating with the universe. Know that your instincts will never leave you wrong. You know what you want to do. You know what you should do. You know what gifts you have to share with the world and give to the world. You just gotta stand up and do it. Stop being afraid. Magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Okay? Yeah, going inward, unlocking that magic within, having the courage within you, having the courage to know that you already possess the magic inside of you. You just have to unlock it, right? So just like unlocking our chakras, unlocking our higher consciousness, unlocking our higher self, unlocking your magic, your potential. We are all so amazing. You need to have that courage. Sometimes it can be a little scary, you know, stepping into the darkness. So having the courage that you know what you're doing. Your higher self is there with you. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, God is guiding you. Trusting in you. Trusting that you are following that light within you. Do not turn the other cheek from your higher self. It's gonna do nothing but just eat you alive, right? Your magic is just bursting, is waiting to burst out of you, just waiting, and you're just sitting here because you just don't be afraid to go within, to explore. Within that darkness comes that light, comes with that creativity, you know, because let's not forget this card was in reverse, so we don't have the courage. We're not having the courage to go within. We need to have the courage to understand that we already have the solutions within us. We already have the solutions in reach. We already have the solutions right around. You just got to step within you to do it. Build up your courage, build up that strength. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in you, trust in your power. Know that you can do it, okay? because you can. So medicine, guardian, be open to healing information. Be open to healing information. This information will come in the ways of bringing you comfort and making you feel prosperous, right? So any type of information that's meant to heal you physically, emotionally, mentally, and sometimes it may not be your normal information, right? Sometimes it could just be sitting down meditating. Sometimes it could just be sitting down listening to like a reading like this. Sometimes it could just be sitting down by yourself and letting your thoughts kind of go and see where they end up, right? See where they end up, finding that comfort within yourself, finding that prosperity within you, because you are abundant, right? You are full of abundance, and we are all healers with everything. I know, like, you could go out to like just the nature for healing. You can go inward for healing. You could, kind of like see a therapist and talk with a therapist for healing, but just be open to other ideas, right? Let's say someone has something that, like is a similar goal of yours, but they had to do something that you would normally do. So kind of like stepping out of that comfortability stage to be able to do something that you've never done before. And then within doing that, you may realize, you know what, this is actually way more healing than I thought. Like me, I'm like, oh, I'm a terrible drawer. I don't want to paint, I don't want to draw. And then, I found myself like painting, and I'm like, oh my god, you know what, this is way more healing than I've actually thought, than I've actually known. Like, I should have been painting, right? So it's just doing something new, being open to a different way and a different aspect of healing. We don't have to keep doing everything on like the normal, what we think is norm, right? It's okay to find other ways and other avenues that suit you best, because we're all different. And it's not fair to say, okay, this is just how you should do it and how everyone should do it, so you got to find that within you to heal on your own and heal in your own ways, because whatever you do may be different from someone else, and then vice versa. Or you all could have multiple things in common, or they could kind of like spark an idea, you know what, let me do that, but I want to tweak it that way just for me, so it's so many other aspects and avenues of healing than just one. The poetess. Okay, so I wanted to see what the feminine energy was that was going on. And yeah, I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Yeah, with that intuition energy going on. Then the saying of true freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So these are two energies we should continue to go into this month with. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul, okay? Knowing that your soul will never leave you. You have to go inside and love yourself. The more you love yourself in that inner work, like I said, the outer world is like a reflection of your inner world. You work on that self-love. That's how you get people around you and in your circle, and those of you see, that just all represents self-love. And we don't want things of lower vibrations coming into our circle, our life. We need to cherish our body, cherish our spirit, cherish our soul, realizing that you don't want to make, sometimes people can like create their own hell and they like stay in their heads, you know what I'm saying, and just of the negative aspects. Be grounded within you, be grounded within who you are, speak truth into life within you and the real you, who you really are. You're married to your own soul, meaning you love yourself. You love being yourself. You love expressing yourself. You love showing yourself off, right? Like you're just shining from your heart. From your heart. You're not letting anyone change who you are. And you're just going at it, creating life in that beautiful, abundant way that you can. Okay? So everyone, I hope we enjoyed today's reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was amazing speaking with y'all again. And I hope you enjoyed your holiday. And hopefully this new moon lunar eclipse will be amazing. I keep saying new moon. I think it was a full moon. Oh my gosh, she looks, sorry, I'll be detailed in the topic specifically on what it is. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I just forgot. But yeah, thanks for watching. Much love from me to you. Bye everyone. I'll talk to you tomorrow.